I've never caught him in a lie.
And then he gone back to everyone else, and he was like, "Did I say that to Bri?" And they're like, and he's like yelling at them, you know.
Right.
So
And
they're
what did he
like, they were
say?
just like, "No, I don't know." And he's like, "See, so you're lying."
Well, that's the thing. Like, I feel like, I don't know. Someone told me about like Taylor's water bottle being in the trash
hidden
or
in the
something.
trash. And I believe that was Bella, because my onion was stolen from the fridge, and we found it hidden exactly like that under
Why
the
would
trash.
someone steal an onion in the water bottle though?
She's petty. She
You
stole
really think
she
so?
stole the onion out of the fridge, mine and Chris's onion, used like 3/4 of it, and there was still some left, and she hid it at the bottom of the trash can. Like she wrapped it.
How do you know? Did you see her?
No, we didn't see her. No,
So how
no,
do you know?
so she hid it at the bottom of the trash can, like underneath all the garbage. And so when we were emptying out the trash can, the onion tumbled out. And then later on that day, Bella made this weird bag of like silver stuff and like beads and stuff like that, and she left it in the solar oven, like up here on the porch to cook or whatever. And we have to walk by. We're like, "What's in the solar oven?" And we're like looking. We're like, "Is that onions in there?" And we're like, and so then Chris went and confronted her about it, and she's like, "Oh, I'm sorry, Sugar. I didn't know it was your onion, blah blah." Obviously knew, had her name in it. It was underneath the garbage.
So she admitted to using the onion and you found them.
And then she's like, "You want your onions back?" She's like picking it out of her shit and like, trying to give it back to us.
Because I'm trying to decipher if like she actually knows what she's doing or if she's.
Well, all that she knew because it was hidden underneath.
No, not that. I mean like when she makes things difficult. Like, is it that she has like a mental like? Is it her fault or is it not her fault? So people can maliciously do things on purpose, or they could just not know how to deal with humans. And that's her excuse all the time. She doesn't know how to deal with humans, and that's why I've had compassion for her.
I don't believe that to be true.
But you think she maliciously
I think
does
she is
things.
malicious. I believe she is to be.
You believe
Because
she's
I believe
malicious?
she's incredibly. I think she's mentally unstable. I think she's two-faced. I think that you know, at times she can be completely stable, and then she'll just snap, and just something just inside of her just clicks, and she just goes off and does this thing, and then she comes back like 5 minutes later all happy again.
Right.
And I believe that that has to be like a mental like instability that's going on with her. I don't believe that she's in the. Okay, so I guess she does have like a mental thing. I don't think she's like completely sane. She's like, I'm gonna go do this to hurt this person. But I think she does have that mental switch inside of her.
Right. Okay. I'm just trying to get a better idea too, because like I'm not really sure.
Because
What to do.
after she attacked me like that, she walked away, and like 5 minutes later, she came back. She's like, "I'm sorry, Sugar. I didn't know."
She does that to me too.
And I'm just like, "I'm sorry. You can shove your apology down your throat and gag on that whore." Like,
Well,
it's
I'm
a
not
click
gonna-
that I'm not okay with.
Right. Like.
It's not okay. You can't just and then come back and like everything's okay.
I get it. She's apologizing, but she does it again and again.
Yeah,
and again.
yes, and it's not
I
okay.
understand that. I just guess I feel like, I don't know.
You're a very understanding person.
I am.
You try
I
to
just
be
have
so
compassion,
compassionate.
and because I understand, like, we don't know the life she's lived. We don't know what has caused her to become the person she is, and I do feel sad for her. And like, when she talks about what her life is, and just seeing how she acts, she obviously has some issues going on. I just like am not sure like who's the best person to have go. That's all.
In my opinion, it would be between Red or Bella. And I only say Red to succeed from the group, and he was never for.
He didn't step up to the plate numerous times. Like, he knew about building, he knew about things.
He said he knew about garden, and then
So
suddenly the layer replacement came in, and guess benefits me, so I'm going to go and do all this work. I believe that's.
So you feel like everyone's going to vote for either one of them?
Yes, and I believe that's torn right down the middle, and people feel very passionate about one way or the other. And I'm torn. I don't know who to vote for. Hey, we're talking about replacement.
I'm voting for myself.
Work ethic and people.
I'm voting for that tree.
Who are you voting for?
You know, for a minute I thought it was going to be red.
Right.
But then?
But now I don't know.
Yeah. Well, I just heard this thing about bullying Bella or something, and I
About
think
what?
that's really wrong. About
Bullying Bella.
What do you mean bullying?
I'm
Bella?
guilty of it too.
Someone said that they were gonna like bully her to the point that she would leave. If it's not,
Who said that?
Yeah.
Well, I said that, and a few other people who I've
That's
heard
why
it
I'm
from.
talking to her about it.
Yeah.
Like, no matter what people do, like, bullying's a big issue in America. Like, people kill themselves for bullying because, imagine, rejection from the tribe is, like, the number one thing that is, like, feared by people. Mm-hmm. Like, in life, not to be loved. And so to do that to someone is, like, torture. Like, that is not okay. It's not. No matter how much someone bothers you, you just vote them off. You don't bully them. Like, that's not okay.
Squeezing to the shade.
Oh, now you want to sit in the shade.
The sun is coming for me.
So I just, I woke up with
good
it.
here.
I thought about it when I was doing yoga, and it just, like, wasn't sitting well with me.
When did you hear about it?
Either yesterday or 2 days ago.
Who did they say said it?
You
Right,
overheard
that's why
me say it. She overheard me say it. Why did you cut me right then and there?
Well, because I started thinking about it, and then I saw how people were acting towards her yesterday at the barn, and then I thought, well, maybe now people are really going to do it. And
A lot of people have said it. I heard it from someone, and that person heard it from somebody else. And
right,
so-
that's what I mean.
and
Like,
so-
it's a few people, and
you
like,
know what?
bullying's
When
not-
that person
just
told
vote her off. Don't bully
when
her.
that
just vote
person
her
told the
off
second
then.
person, who then told me, I agreed with all of them, and I was in agreement with them.
Is
Yes.
Taylor one of those people that wants to do that? Because I know he has
That
a
wants
lot
to
of-
what?
to bully her.
I don't think the words "we are gonna bully"
No, that
ever
was
came
never the
out.
word. That was never the context. The context was
Or be mean
who
to
was
her.
easier to get. Who would?
The way it was written around, keep in mind I didn't have a listening.
Mm-hmm.
The way it was said was, we might as well get rid of Red because
Bella would
Bella's
kill her
gonna
own.
leave on her own.
Yes,
But
that was
not-
exactly the context that was said to
I
me
just
as
think,
well.
like, why not just vote Bella off and, like...
Because we wrote Bella off. Red's too tough and he won't break and he won't leave on his own. We vote
I
Red
don't
off.
think either of them are gonna leave on
I
their
don't
own.
think Bella's
I
gonna
think
leave
Bella would
either.
leave on her own. She's done.
But if you're mean to her and that's not okay to be mean to someone so that they leave, that's not okay. Like, I don't care how much you don't like someone, you don't do that.
Yeah, and I understand where you're coming from.
Like, karmically, like, how could you go to bed at night knowing that you're going to torture someone so that they could leave? Or
I
be
hear
mean
you.
to them so that
Yeah,
they would leave? Like,
I hear you.
because in that case, then, like, I feel like I just want to leave because I don't want to be around people like that.
Yeah, I hear what you're saying.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like
I said, I'll talk to the
we
person I heard
all
it
fight
from.
battles. We all have
Yeah.
issues. None of us are perfect. We all do things that annoy each other.
You
No
know
one
what?
deserves to be mean to.
Well, the
like,
past 2 days have really kind of swayed my opinion. At first, I was really thinking I was going to vote for Red, and then have this hope that, Bella would not fit in and eventually leave. But I think that's starting to sway a little bit. Because Red's
in my
very
opinion,
truthful.
based on what you've told me, it sounds like Bella's the person you need to be voting for, not Red. Based on what you've been telling me.
I agree.
So that's all I'll say. And I get it. She's hard. Trust me, I know. I'm the only one that stuck it out with her in the garden.
I
Like,
feel so bad for
I
you.
know how draining she can be. But you could just choose to not surround yourself by her instead of choosing to be mean to her. And if she does start coming at you, just say, Bella, I don't want to talk about this, and walk away. That's why Amanda says, I'm walking away, because she's not
She
going to
kept
be mean.
attacking, but she kept coming and coming.
Right. And
And
I
the
know
thing
that
is,
she provokes and she
I
pokes, but
can't-
just walk away from her.
I can't walk away from someone. I can't do that for myself. I can't do that because if I walked away from someone, I would feel like a shitty person. I would feel like I have let myself down in terms of just rolling over and letting someone just pick on me. And I feel like
knowing
I
her,
can't do
it's just
that.
you being the better person. It's not, we know you won the fight. We know that she's got stuff going on in her mind. Like, she's different. And that's why when you choose to, that's why I lasted so long. She would say insulting things, and I was just like, in one ear, out the other. Because it's like, in my mind, it's like, is she purposely insulting me, or does she not realize she's insulting me? But I just, like, what am I going to do? Fight with her every day? No.
Like, she took a stab at me at the breakfast table this morning. She was like, you're the last one up. And I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Sorry?
You were out here the whole time.
Yeah,
You're right.
exactly.
But
I
everyone's
was
kind
like,
of
I'm
doing that to
sorry.
each other in different ways, about work, about this, about that, and
But
this
Well,
is what I
that's
mean.
what I had to, because we all pretend everybody's knowing what we're doing.
No one knows, I know. But that's why I said at the table, I didn't even know that she said that, and notice how I said,
I
I'm
heard
proud
you
of
say
you,
that
Bri, but I
for
didn't even
working
know
out.
that.
But I just connected the dots. I'm like,
I didn't even know
I
that.
thought maybe you heard her say that and felt like you should state that.
I didn't even know that, but I do believe in
busted our asses.
Right.
That's why, like, I'm sure that it immediately pissed you off, and then him to me immediately pissed me off.
Right.
That's why it
and
went
what's
to
funny
10.
is I didn't even know, but I want to start cultivating. Let's compliment people when they do something right, not let's dig at people if they maybe slept. Like, you know what I mean? Like, So we are able to be conditioned. What we give people attention for is what they'll continue to do, even with children. If they're doing something bad and you give them attention, even if it's not positive attention, they keep doing the bad thing because they just want attention. So if we ignore the behaviors that we don't like and say nice things for the ones we do like, that's how we can start cultivating a more positive, cohesive community.
It's the same thing for training birds. You ignore all, like, they bite you, you don't react to it. You're just like...
That's how humans work.
Yeah.
Humans work like birds. Humans work like any other animal. So I feel like if we just start ignoring the meanness, the whatever, it will go away. Even Bella, if you ignore her when she flips out, she'll stop. She's not going to keep talking to someone who's not talking back to her.
See, I'm not the kind of person to just kind of ignore someone and walk away. I've never...
I'm just asking you to think about it.
But it's a nice thing to work on.
I'm asking you to think about it.
Because we're here to change. I'm going to try it.
Because if I walk away, I'm going to feel like a shitty person. I'm going to feel shitty about myself.
No. You wanting to win or be right is like an ego thing. Who cares who wins? Would you rather be happy or would you rather be right?
It's like, I feel like I wasn't able to stand up for myself and say the things I needed to say.
Always say what you need to say, but when it starts to become a dead horse and an argument,
right, when
then
it's
you
like,
gotta bail.
really, or that kind of like back and forth stuff. Like,
okay,
like me and I just kind of were like,
say your piece. If she has to say her piece, let it. But if it starts going this like, really, that's disrespectful. You're gonna talk to me like that, then just walk away because it's like you're gonna just argue.
Because then it's just emotional and you're not trying to say anything productive anymore.
Okay, now I see where you guys are going.
Okay. I just don't want meanness. Like, it's not that I don't. It's just like I can't. I feel like I'm starting to get really sad being here because it's like this is not a nice, happy.
Oh,
place
you're talking
to
about
live.
getting Sharkeisha?
Like, it's not my utopia. Like, if it continues being like a mean, not
What
so
brought
nice
this
place,
conversation
like,
about?
I just want to sleep and forfeit all of this because this is not the kind of place. Like, I know
S-H-A-R Keisha.
but love and kindness all the way. Like, there's no need to be mean to each other. You know?
I hear you.
You know what the funny thing is? I don't want to interrupt your hub.
I'm listening. What's the funny thing, Amanda?
That we have different jobs, but this still hasn't been taken out. And this was my job, and I've taken it out every time.
Start working your bum off, Missy. Work.
Yeah,
Amanda, did you see how she woke up and watered this morning and milked?
I did.
Oh my god, we watered and pruned the whole garden and then went to milk Honey, who kicked the shit out of me.